What's going on, everyone? So, just a quick video here talking about how I did the tourist trap quest on my level 3 skiller in old school RS. I'm currently a tiny bit ill, which is why I sound a bit off, but we gotta get through it, I guess. I know it's not coronavirus for anyone wondering, it's just a regular, it's a regular cold. So yeah, after you've spoken to Irina, just south of, I guess, the Shante Pass, you make your way south to the camp. I don't remember. I don't quite remember what it's called. Camp Mine, one of those two. So when you get there, which is right here on the map as I'm showing, just kind of go in, talk to the mercenary captain, and he's gonna tell you once you go through the chat options, you kind of just want to like, I guess, butter him up kind of thing, and go through the chat options that I'm selecting, and then eventually he's gonna tell you. I actually did the wrong thing here, so if you go again, you need to tell him. Okay, I don't know if the watching bit was meant to be there, but yeah. So you start off with wow, a real captain, and then you go for I love to work for a tough guy like you, and then finally, can't I do something for a strong captain like yourself or you? Now he tells you to do something for him, which is located east of where you currently are. So you just have to quickly run east all the way until you reach the Bedabin camp, I think it's called, and you need to talk to Al Shabim. So there's a camp right there on the map. When you talk to Al Shabim, he's gonna now tell you that the person you're looking for isn't actually a real person, and you need to go back to the captain. Now here's the part where you need to fight him. So it gets a bit complicated on a level 3 account, but as you can see, what I did was drop my trout. I took a bit long because by the time I got back, it kind of like despawned and it was kind of a waste. But I dropped my trout and then I went up to the bank and got geared up. Essentially, what I went for was a steel dagger, poison plus plus. The game plan was to poison him and then just tank out his hits with a ring of recoil and food. But I actually didn't bring enough food for this fight, so I eventually ended up dying, which is fine because the captain doesn't reset his health. I kind of just went back and was able to finish him off. So this was the fight. So he essentially set the last option, and then he begins to attack you, and this is where you just kind of tank him out with the ring of recoil, try to take his hits, and then eventually get the kill to get the key from him. So yeah, we'll let this play out for a bit. So yeah, as you can see, this is nearing the end of the fight, and he kind of just whacked me for a whole 5. I actually thought his max attack was 4, so that was quite unfortunate there. So yeah, I kind of just ran back, and then re-geared, and then got back to the mercenary captain right here. And I didn't actually know that his health didn't reset, so that was a good surprise right there. So I was able to finish him off really quickly and continue with the quest. So yeah, this is like the last hit right there from the ring of recoil. That's the captain dead. We get the key. We can now move into the camp. So next, you want to run into the camp and run all the way to the east and talk to the male or men's male slave. I think he's called male slave. Yeah, and then essentially kind of just talk to him, go through the chat options, and eventually trade clothes with him. So you give him your desert robes and you take his slave clothing, which is needed to go north into that little cave thingy, which is required for the rest of the quest. So once you've got your slave outfit, you want to run north through the double doors and continue with the quest. Now once you get inside, you need to run all the way around, right to the end, so then you can talk to one of the guards sitting at the entrance to the next part. I actually got attacked here by a rowdy slave here, so I had to hop a little bit until he wasn't kind of next to me kind of thing. So yeah, once you talk to him, go through the chat options, he'll tell you that he's looking for a pineapple and just essentially want to say you know what he means kind of thing. The next thing you need to do after that is run back through the cave and then run to the camp in order to get the pineapple. So as you can see, I kind of just got assaulted there, thrown into jail. If you do get thrown into jail, all you need to do is select the window grill, open it, climb through, climb up the rocks, climb over the ledge, and it'll take you back down to the edge. Next thing, what you want to do is run to the camp once more, and I'll see you there. Right, so back at the camp, you want to talk to Al Shabim one more time, tell him you're looking for a pineapple, and he'll kind of give you a task to do in order to get the pineapple as a reward. The task essentially is just to make a dart prototype. So the next thing you need to do is run back to the camp and then go upstairs and essentially search the chest in order to get the prototype plans. When you try search the chest, you'll get interrupted by the is he a captain? When you get interrupted, you simply have to just again butter him up. But before you do that, you go over here, go through the bookcase, and you notice he has a book about sailing. So through the chat options, you kind of just want to talk about sailing, that kind of thing, to distract him in a way. So you select chat, then you select you want to talk about how much books he has, then you talk about sailing, and he seems really interesting as it says. And then the first option, now he's distracted, you can go through the chest, you get the plans, and then you simply go back to that camp. Just ignore this bit. I spoke to him, or I stayed a bit longer than I needed to. I kind of selected the wrong thing. So once you get the plans, you just make your way back to the camp, and then we continue with the next part of the quest. So back at the camp, you talk to Al Shabim once more, tell him you have the plans, and he'll tell you about a secret project, and he'll tell you next thing that you need to do is go north and essentially try to make a dart for him. So you run up north here, you go through the tent, and then I use the bronze bar on the anvil, and it will ask you to make a dart. You might not get it on the first attempt, so don't be discouraged. It might take 2, maybe 3 attempts, but eventually you should end up with a prototype dart. For me, it took a couple tries. I think it may have lagged here, so I tried it one more time, and it still wasn't showing up. So I tried it one more time, it still wasn't working, so I kind of had to wait for a bit. And I tried it once more, and then it finally worked. Yeah. So now you have the prototype dart. For those of you who just needed to make darts, you can kind of leave the quest at this point. You don't need to finish it. For anyone else who's looking for the XP at the end, you need to just, I guess, keep watching and see what we do next. And there you go, that's the dart construction. You're able to make darts. At this point, you can end the quest early, but as you can see, we've got the pineapple, which means now we can go back to the camp and complete the next part of the quest. Back at the desert mining camp, again, you want to run all the way down to the guards and then talk to him. Now he should let you through, and you can move on to the next part of the quest. So what you want to do here is search the barrel right near the cart, and it will allow you to put it in your inventory. This is important for the next part of the quest. The next thing you want to do is search the cart to get in, and again, this may take several attempts. You won't get it on your first, maybe not even your second, third or fourth, maybe your fifth. Take a couple attempts, but keep trying, and eventually you'll get in the cart. A little cutscene will come up, and you'll make your way into the next part of the cave. Next up, you want to go into the pathway, not this pathway, the one next to it. I actually messed up here. So the northwestern one, but the second exit kind of thing. So you run up here, and here is where you're going to look for a woman with yellow pigtails, and that will be Anna. She should be in the northeast. Once you locate Anna, simply use the barrel in your inventory on Anna to put her in the barrel and have Anna in the barrel, I guess, in your inventory. This is going to be the way you sneak her out and bring her back to the Shanty Pass. Once you have Anna in the barrel, you want to just go back south and then make your way to the cart once again and use Anna in the barrel on the cart to send Anna away. You won't be able to move until the cart comes back. So for you to jump in the cart as well, you need to wait for Anna to make, well, the cart to make the way back to you. And then you can simply jump in and get to Anna. So once you get out of the cart, you want to now search for Anna. She should be one of the nearby barrels. Once you locate her, it's the one with the option to search. So once you find her, you'll put her back into your inventory. And the next thing you need to do is put her onto the winch bucket, winch barrel, winch bucket. Right there. You're going to ask for some help. Anna's going to be a bit mouthy. You just kind of have to swerve past it and get through it. But yeah. Eventually you're going to put Anna in the winch bucket. And then the last step for the cave will be to find the winch lever, which is on the surface of this cave. So you need to now exit the way you came in. Once you're outside, make your way south to find the winch operator, southeast even. So once you get there, operate the winch. Anna will be on the surface through the little cutscene. Once more, you need to search the barrel with Anna inside, and it'll put her back into your inventory. And then you need to put Anna into the wagon. Once you've located her after a couple of tries, there you go, with the search option. You put her onto the wagon, which is right there in the middle. There you go. Now the last step, you need to talk to this person right here. Also, if you do have coins in your inventory, 100 coins would be to bribe him if you do mess up. You need to ask for the middle option first. And then one good turn deserves another. Fired no, shot perhaps. In for a penny, in for a pound. You're kind of just throwing puns at him, I guess, again to distract him. Well, you see it's like this. Prison riot, 5 minutes. And then you say you can't leave me here, I'll get killed. And then we get another cutscene here. After you search it, you get inside. Now you're outside, you need to now run back up to the Shanty Pass. Since you already leave the wagon with Anna in your inventory, you just kind of run up to the Shanty Pass, talk to Athena, and then essentially choose the skills in which you would like your XP in. For me, I chose agility, and then I chose thieving, just to get some quick level 20s on both of them. Of course, you can choose any skill. You can pick the same skill twice. For me, I just felt those two would be the best based off all the quests that I'm going to do. So yeah, that's the end of the quest. I hope everyone enjoyed watching it. I'm sure everyone knows how to do this quest. It was mainly just for the mercenary fight kind of thing, as a level 3 skiller. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.